The Assumption College football team is going on the road in Week 3, taking on Southern Connecticut Friday night. The Hounds looking to go 3-0, and they're leaning on their defense, a unit who has been wreaking havoc on opposing offenses this season.
Yeah, we're creating a little bit of, just a little bit of chaos right now in the backfield, and I think that's the one thing that we have to continue to do. We need to get offenses off track. Our tackles for loss or sacks are things that have to happen. Get people, off of their normal schedule, so we put them in those 3rd and long situations, and then we have the ability to, kind of come out and get after them a little bit. So, again, we're in a good spot. I like what we're doing. We're not anywhere near yet running our full complement as far as our playbook is concerned. So it's things that we got to be able to do on both sides of the ball. And again, this will be a huge week for us to see if we can't get that done.
Not close to the full complement. Assumption crushed pace last week. Southern Connecticut huge up front. It'll be a tough task for the Hounds on Friday. Speaking of tough tasks, Holy Cross preparing for 9th-ranked UNH on Saturday. The Crusaders jumped out on the Wildcats early last year before falling in the game. Tom Gilmore says his team has learned from the loss.
We have to finish better, certainly, but we got to do some of the same things we did in the first half last year, get up on them. This is a really good UNH team. That's not going to be an easy task, but just play hard for 4 quarters and then just execute down the stretch. I think one of the biggest differences was we came out in the second half. UNH had to make some adjustments because we were really putting up some serious numbers on the offensive side of the ball. They did make those adjustments, and we were a little slower to adjust to what they did.
All right, UNH comes to town. Remember old friend coming back, and UNH a very tough team. Neil O'Connor, their receiver, is leading the Wildcats into town. They're taking on the Crusaders Saturday at 1 o'clock. We will be having the time of our lives covering the game at 1 p.m. on Charter TV 3. The Westboro High School football team, they're off to a great start after a win over Tantascwa in the opening week. The defense pitched a shutout. The offense moved the ball. It's all giving the Rangers some pretty good confidence heading into a tough Week 2 matchup against Neshoba.
Defensively, the goose egg is, that's the best feeling. Offensively, we need to finish, but we can definitely drive the ball on anyone. A good way to start the season, week by week. Got to look at each team and try and get a win.
I think it gives us some confidence that we haven't had in the past early in the season, and just hopefully we can get another win against Neshoba.
In motion goes Clancy.
Michael Keogh, if you beat Neshoba, promise me you'll smile. Keogh, so intense. Love these guys. They had a great game against Tantascwa. A big one coming up against a really good Neshoba team. Both teams 1-0 Saturday in Westboro. To soccer now, North and St. John's at Commerce Bank Field at Foley Stadium, home of Dave Shea. Second half, 2-1 North. Gabriel Souza, corner kick. Sinning Magar with the header wide. And it's Souza on the run. Gabriel says, what time is it? It's missile time. That's Kevin Shea line. Copyright it. Blast was just wide. Down the other end, St. John's on the move. They send it inside the 18. Ricochets to Alex Hartman, who whistles the goal, ties it at 2. And it's Brian Schwalm, free kick. Connor Driscoll, the header. Hartman with the header. Hill with the header. Just wide. SJ playing an aerial game. Schwalm, another free kick coming. Alex Kovacs going up and getting it. Heads it just wide. St. John's keeping the pressure up. James Vega going up and knocking it away. This one ends in a 2-2 tie. Sutton hosting Northbridge in boys soccer down in the Valley today. This is first half, scoreless. Sammy's bearing in. Northbridge keeper James Crawford coming out. Kick save and then covers up for the stop. Rams then on the attack. Benjamin Pryor. Nifty footwork. Ripping the shot just wide. Sutton's Michael Villaro doing a little work of his own. Left boot just wide. Sammy's. Nice cross. Jason Manns. They're looking for him. He's going up, but Crawford takes it away. Nice play by the Northbridge keeper. Northbridge set piece. Connor Johnson shot. Controlled by Jared Goulet. He gets the shutout. Sammy's get the win. 1-0 is your final. tomorrow, Friday Night Football Frenzy. We are going to be psyched to bring it to you tomorrow night, 10:25.
I can't wait. What are we looking forward to? What do you think is going to be the best matchup tomorrow night, Andy?
Hopefully the games I am covering on. I'm going to be in Grafton and Shrewsbury, two teams undefeated, both physical, both teams that have a real possibility of getting back to a state final appearance this year.
Those are always the best matchups.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully it is. Mac and John Aloisi, two of the great guys out there, coaches. So they'll give us a good show tomorrow night.
Shout out to you, too. Well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News Tonight. For Andy Lacombe, not Kevin Shea.
No.
I'm Anna Botari. We'll see you guys tomorrow.